Hey, what up? Shout out to Propstream. Hey, it's your boy Akie checking in here with another video. Giving you guys a little update with how my lead manager has been working out this week. So, first things first, I'm learning a little bit about leadership this week in terms of just being very particular about the directions I give them. Sorry. About get some coffee. Because right now what I have him doing is, you guys don't know, let me start at the top. If you guys don't know what a lead manager is, lead manager is somebody that's essentially the second point of contact in the sales process. So right now we have about 350, 360 leads in the database that need to be followed up with. And what he's doing is he's contacting these people that have been talked to in several months. And that's, I know it's pretty shitty, but long story short, he's doing a really good job. And I hired for a particular type of personality, if that makes sense. So the personality I hired for was a driver and somebody that's very action oriented. So why did I do that? I hired for that because you want the type of person where you can reel them back in, if that makes any sense. So if you're telling somebody to call all these people and, you know, be careful not to call these select few, some people would be a little bit too cautious. And for instance, I had some people in the database where the property had been sold or the property was dead. You know, it's a property that we bought before, and this guy is just going ham right now. I mean, every couple minutes I'm getting a notification on my phone with notes and, you know, commentation, you know, let me know that people answered. Hey, this person wants this price, this person wants that price, what's our offer for this, what's our offer for that. And this is just a couple of days in, so pretty excited to, you know, share the results with you guys and let you guys know, you know, what the whole back end is looking like. So just thought I would, you know, make a quick video, let you guys know what I'm going through on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, my systems and, you know, the way I describe stuff, I need to get better at, you know, wording it and systemizing it inside of a Dropbox folder to where it makes sense for the person that is completely new, as opposed to me, who's been doing this for several years at this point, you know what I mean? When I'm contacting these sellers, you know, I can kind of half-ass my notes, but I need to make it to where it's totally turnkey. Whereas if this person doesn't work out, you know, I'm in a place where somebody else can easily understand the information, conceptualize it, and then turn around and at least have a good idea on how to start that process and how to, you know, continue to, you know, make that part happen, that part of the business happen, you know, at a high level. So sounds like some small shit. It is some small shit, you know. We're gonna be moving on to some bigger shit later, but really I'm getting this part of my business down. You know, I'm committed to getting that down this quarter and, you know, getting several deals a month from it, as opposed to me, you know, constantly following up with the leads myself, constantly, you know, talking with the sellers. So, you know, brick by brick, we're gonna make it happen, baby. All right. If you guys got any questions, you know, about what I should be talking about, I'm actually gonna make a video on a topic that somebody really reached out to me on, and it was a pretty good topic. I think you guys might enjoy that. I'm gonna be doing some live calling with some cash buyers, you know, seeing what criteria they're looking for, you know, what areas they're buying, and if they're still buying, you know, if they are still buying, you know, what they're not scared to buy, what they are not scared to buy, and just all that type of shit, because that shit is very important. You know, people are still doing business like normal, but people are more selective right now. People that weren't selective, you know, 12 months ago are now more selective. So it's very important for you guys to see that type of information. You know, we're going to look at some people that were, you know, doing hella deals at one point in time, and we'll see if they're still doing deals, you know. We're gonna look at people that were not doing deals or did a couple deals and see, you know, where they're at, if they're still buying, and we can get a real look at the pulse of the market and see, you know, what that back end investor cash buyer side is looking like. All right, so might be a little bit skewed because again, the cash buyer feed that I'm getting it from is from Propstream. So with that being said, cash means cash. Cash does not mean hard money. So that is kind of eliminating quite a bit of investors, but cash means cash. So we're gonna make it happen. All right, guys, signing out. Any topics you got, leave them in the comment box below, and I will talk to you in the next video. Sorry, guys, I thought I was done, but not yet. I just had to riff a little bit on that part where I was telling you about being action-oriented. But yeah, so basically I had people that were already sold, people already bought their property and stuff, and this guy was just literally calling people that I already bought the property for. He even called the seller that I bought the Wholesale, the most recent deal, big deal rather, that I was going after. He even called another person that I bought a deal from about a year ago. And yeah, man, so you want those type of people where you're not actually having to tell them what to do. Now, granted, this guy should have probably read my message where I was like, yo, don't call these people, don't call these people. But just having that type of person that's so action-oriented, very focused on his KPI for the end of the week. And if you guys want me to, I'll leave the KPIs that I have for him and, you know, in the other video or in a comment down below. I can do that. But, you know, he's really just focused on not only getting his hours in, the full amount of hours worked, but he's also very focused on just having those high quality conversations, trying to convert those people that are kind of on the fence, that were leads at one point, making sure that they're still leads, seeing what the offer prices are, and making those offers if the situation calls for it. So yeah, man, having that type of person as opposed to having somebody that's kind of limp, not constantly leaving notes, is just day and night in terms of the type of person that you want in your business. Because think about it, the people that are having, you know, 30 deals on the board, that are having 50 deals on the board in a month, obviously are going to have the type of person that rather call everybody as opposed to being selective and saying, oh, this person looks like they don't need to be called. So just two different mentalities. And the type of person that you want is going to be the type of person that's calling everybody, that's just a dog that wants that commission, that wants to, you know, close a deal as soon as possible, calling everybody, you know, kicking the doors in, you know what I'm saying, 2 guns up. That type of person, that's the type of person you want on the phone. Obviously, they're going to have to be able to build rapport, but even if they're a little gruff in the beginning, I'm totally okay with that. And, you know, things could change on a week-to-week basis. You know, it could get to a point to where he's turning people off, turning off the sellers, don't have to listen to the calls unless you guys know how these conversations are going. But it's really important just starting off to really hit that number, because if you have 100 people, you know, he may turn off a couple people that were going to sell, but he's still going to be able to get, you know, a few people out of, you know, the leads that we have in there. And I'm so excited to share with you guys, you know, my results. If I look like an asshole, if I don't get any deals, you know, with my lead manager because I was, you know, too aggressive, and, you know, I was, you know, calling these people absolutely too much, and my guy just wasn't working out the way I needed it to, then I'm gonna let you guys know that. But, you know, I could look like, you know, the people that actually have this business model, actually have a virtual business model where you're producing leads with cold calling, where you're following up with them on a consistent basis, where you're, you know, building rapport, you know, month by month. The leads come in, you're following up with them, you're making contact, you're letting your name be known, you're getting these people to know you, you get them under contract, and you're doing deals straight like that. So, you know, it's possible. You know, it's not like I'm, you know, pulling this model out of thin air. You know, you guys have seen this model, you know, for years on end. It's a proven model, and I'm persistently fucking getting these leads. But the hole in my bucket is the lead manager side, and following up with these people and just dropping the ball in that aspect. really able to get the lay down deals right away, but where I'm really going to be able to see some change in my business is this part right here. And that's why I thought it was so important for me to, really hone in on it. You know what I mean? And, I can still knock it out of the park with some of these leads, but at the same time, I still need to be able to have that deal flow at times and be able to at least have a smaller team. Just 1 or 2 more pieces for me is personally fine. Don't want an organization with 20, 30 people, and who's to say that, I want to continue to, build this side of the business forever, because there's so many different ways to do these deals. And the wholesale side, it makes a lot of sense, but for right now, we're looking for a little bit more deal flow. And I got the leads in my database anyways. I already paid for the leads, so I might as well, follow up with them, see what people want. And me myself, like I haven't been able to follow up with everybody, but the people that are hot and actually got an appointment, I believe it's on Saturday, and I may take you guys with me so you guys can kind of see, what I want to do a virtual appointment, but I'm actually going out to this house. The seller is not as scared as most of the sellers are, in this day and age with everything that's going on, but I haven't been out to a house in a minute. So I look forward to it, and this guy looks like he's really motivated to sell. It's on a great side of town, man. So yeah, I was looking at my chops when I seen this deal. I was like, yo, if that's what it takes to get the deal done, you know what I'm saying? I hope I don't get anything, but I'm gonna go out there and make it happen. So now this is the end of the video. Little rant, little story. I'm letting you guys know my progress, how I'm moving, and hope you guys can appreciate that. So talk to you in the next video. Peace.